Welcome to the heart of Laguna Philippines, where the air is thick with history and the aroma of juniper berries. I'm back in Laguna, but this time, you broke the camera with your beauty. You're just so beautiful. Oh, yeah. Today, I'm here for something a little bit different. We are actually here to try some gin today. Gin happens to be a big thing here in the Philippines. Favorite one that I usually see or hear about is, I'm going to say it wrong, Ginebra. There's something very special about the gin we're going to try today, but I want them to share that. Full Circle Distillers, a name that resonates through generations, began its spirited journey rooted in family legacy, passing down the art of crafting spirits from one generation to the next.
What's your name, Nanda?
I'm I. I, yes.
How do you spell that?
That's E-I.
You got a waiver. She's mentioning a waiver. What is a waiver again?
Yeah, because we'll be having a flight tasting today of all our gin and vodka. So this liability waiver is just a testament that we're not liable, just in case we get drunk or anything.
Love
It's
it.
that strong, huh?
Don't get drunk and fall down. It's not their fault.
I've never signed a consent form liability waiver for drinking.
It smells all clean. It smells like a clean gin. Should be sitting here with a cigar.
Okay, cheers, Diana.
Cheers!
Cheers. It's good?
Gin pom.
Oh, very nice.
While you're holding the camera,
Yeah.
Diana and I were kind of just joking that, like gin is the big drink in the UK.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I brought the Brit with me, so she'll be able to.
I'm the expert.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I am so super excited for this. Just being in this space, and when we walked in and the whole feeling of it, it reminded me of being back at the wineries in Temecula when we used to go out and have a day at the wineries. It's exactly what I'm reminded of. So very nostalgic, super excited.
We got married at the winery recently.
Did you?
Yeah.
I had memberships to 2 different ones.
Memberships. That's how much you love
We were
wine.
there. Super small world, Mikey, guy behind the bar, making the drinks. He actually has a big chunk of family, he said, from that's in San Francisco Bay Area. And then I mentioned, where we're from, Temecula, wine country. He knew exactly what I was talking about. And he said he's been there a few times, actually.
They have an almond champagne. A lot of people really, really love.
Mikey knows about it. He's had it. He said it's his favorite. So it's pretty awesome. Amazing place here. So far, I'm impressed. So can't wait to see what's inside, though.
We're reading this really cool, I love that it's the Full Circle story, and it's called Full Circle Distillers. It kind of talks about the master distiller, Matthew Westfall. It looks like he was naturalized as a Filipino once he kind of established his roots here. Matthew Westfall emigrated from Russia in 1918. He eventually started working at San Miguel's Royal Soft Drinks plant as a chemist and is responsible for the popular Royal True Orange soft drink. Peter's curiosity in tinkering with tropical fruits and botanicals to extract their exotic flavors and aromas led to inventions that endure today. Fun fact, the Philippines is the top consumer of gin in the world.
22 million cases and so forth, right?
And accolades? Full Circle Distillers has them in spades. Awards adorn their shelves, a testament to the dedication and craftsmanship poured into each batch. From international competitions to local festivals, their gin stands tall, a proud ambassador of Philippine distilling excellence. I'm in a ooh and ah, I'm so sorry. All right, so I think we're about to head into the actual distillery itself, where the magic happens. You can come this way. Venturing into the distillery, you'll witness copper stills humming, preserving the family secrets that make their gin a masterpiece. So I'm not sure how much we caught while we were inside, but I think it's really cool that one of the things that Huta shared with us is that what makes craft is that they are small batch. So she was saying that one of their distillers can produce, I want to say she said 500 bottles of gin, and just saying all this right here behind me, and knowing that they're shipping to countries worldwide is so amazing. From the meticulous selection of botanicals to the alchemy of distillation, every step in the process tells a story etched in the Filipino spirit.
Smells so good in here, doesn't it?
The star anise is what gets me. I can always catch that. This distillery tour wouldn't be complete without tasting some of these award-winning products. The fun part is about to start, and we're gonna start tasting some gins.
This is a
Lava Rock vodka.
Wow, that can start a fire in my mouth. In here.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
And then you like swirl it and then taste it again.
Okay, so let's see.
Change it up.
No, it didn't change the flavor. It's still it's burning my throat. I mean, it's a good burn.
I smell the vanilla.
And you? See, she's got a very complex.
The sniffer works well. Super
ice cube.
clean, and I'm wondering if that's that whole lava rock process that it goes through that kind of pulls those impurities out of the
wait,
vodka.
like
this is
pure.
the one. So this is the one of the lava rock from the Mayon volcano.
From my own volcano, yeah.
So Diana was asking me if I can sense like hints of vanilla and stuff like that. I'm so terrible with being able to distinguish like flavors or notes of anything. I'm not like Kesa.
The sour cream mixed with chili is just like a perfect combination with a nice crispiness with an extra crunch with the fries. Very delectable and robust.
And I'm not like Christina.
This crust is super flaky. It's very sweet. The filling is like, it's perfect.
Christina's like a connoisseur when it comes to wine and drinks and stuff. I just drink it. If it doesn't give me a hangover, I know it's quality, like alcohol. You need to be like gin literate before you come here and stuff, because otherwise you just...
We're always here to help you guys out,
So how much of this stuff are we supposed to put in each drink? Just
Like maybe two juniper berries. And
Okay.
That's just for the aroma,
Hi guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks for coming by.
Matthew Westfall, the head distiller, like the COO, the guy who came up with all of the CEO, COO. I think he does everything. This is Matthew Westfall, Peter's grandson and co-founder of Full Circle Distilleries. He runs the helm at this family business alongside his wonderful wife, Lori. A powerhouse couple that brings together their expertise to operate this award-winning distillery.
tell us, how did all of this get started?
I know, that's great. I spent 10 years planning this. So we went through business plan after business plan after business plan. But the idea was taking our family farms, taking the history of the Philippines, and taking my family history and trying to bring those together in a way where we could bring something to the market that would be unique and would have a narrative that was authentic and compelling.
So this one is the Black Bamboo Gin, and I'm looking forward to trying this because apparently woody notes and bamboo gin, I've never tried it. I can smell the bamboo actually. You can get the woody, it smells like a really nice candle.
Same 43%, I think.
Wow,
Yeah?
that's really nice.
58 proof?
No, that's ABV.
ABV, not proof. Like it's gonna hurt. It's delicious. It's very good. Affectionately named as Maddie after the family's French bulldog, she is a state-of-the-art 450-liter still created by Carl Distilleries, Germany's oldest fabricator that began in 1869. While copper has been around for a long time, Maddie is as technologically advanced as it gets. She is fully automated and driven by a PLC to ensure consistent and quality products.
So what's the biggest challenge, from starting this from ground up? There's no benchmark.
The irony, of course, is, we are arguably the country that drinks the most gin. 22 million cases and so forth, right? Biggest challenge, I think, in the beginning was we have such a colonial mentality in this country, and we look down on anything that's local. If it's made locally, there has to be a shortcut. Somebody didn't do it right. There must be, they weaseled around this in some way that it can't be as good as something that's imported.
Yeah.
And the irony is we have a world-class Carl still. We have a product process designed by the top German distillers in the world. One of it is a colonial mentality of really convincing people that what we're making is of high quality, and also developing that sense of national pride, pushing people to sort of reflect on that.
All right, my turn to try this black bamboo, and Diana gave me like a great big wow. You almost want to have this like in your condo, like open, so that it's like woody but green, herbal, earthy. I like it.
I can't taste the bamboo, but it's good.
We can't take him anywhere. I walk like a dinosaur and he drinks like a fish. Brian just went out to get the kids because we were talking with Lori, which is Matthew's wife, and we were telling him that the kids are actually sitting out in the car with the driver right now because we didn't want to bring them into a distillery, of course. And they were like, no, let them come in. They can have a seat on the couch and just hang out. So
What truly sets Full Circle Distillers apart is their dance with gin, a spirit that waltzed into the Philippines during the Spanish colonial era. As it mingled with local flavors, a unique Filipino gin culture emerged, capturing the essence of the archipelago in every bottle.
Gin is arguably a very saturated market right now. There's 5,000 craft gins around in the world, so we find, we're competing, we're doing very well. If we can get liquid to lips, if people can taste our gin, say in London, in Stockholm, in Munich, you make a great product that doesn't sell itself.
Yes.
You have to have someone in Los Angeles,
Yep.
you have to have someone in New York, someone in Melbourne, someone in Hong Kong. So that's the next step, is actually starting to build out the team.
So this one is actually placed in barrels.
Doesn't smell like a gin. Strong.
Oaky.
The taste actually is really oaky.
Very oaky. I like it.
Because I guess because it's been aged in a barrel, you get the woody flavors from the barrel.
It also kind of has that whiskiness to it.
Yeah.
I tried to convince one of the kids to come be my cameraman, but it's not working.
This copper still uses lava rock from Mayon and Taal volcano in their filtration chamber to draw out maximum essential oils from the aroma. I remember her saying that they have like a staff literally of 12 to 15 that work there, like a production staff. And I think she said there's only 5 in there at any given point, but they are producing between 600 to 1,200 bottles of spirits a day. All I can say is all of that was like a huge information overload. I'm trying to retain as much as I possibly can. There's a story behind Christmas gin.
Christmas gin.
When I went to Artefino, I bought a bottle of Christmas gin specifically to take to the Christmas party that we went to. And I was cleaning house one day and I noticed somebody was in the bottle of gin. And so I looked at the boys and I said, "Who opened this?" And they were like, "Oh, Dad was drinking it last night." I asked Brian. Yep. He said, "I didn't know it was for Christmas." The bottle says Christmas gin on it. Now I get to try some.
Now we get to try it finally.
That tastes like Christmas.
That really tastes like Christmas.
Cardamom, you got it?
Yeah.
Cinnamon,
Yes.
clove.
Really just, yeah. You know how you have like a mulled wine?
Yeah.
This is like the gin version
Yes,
of
a
a mulled
wine. Exactly.
So locally, we're in pretty much all major supermarkets. We're online at boozy and winery.ph. You can find us in Duty Free Philippines. We're the #1 selling craft spirit in I think 9 airport locations, both arrival and departure. You find us in a lot of top restaurants here. So we're on the back bar. Go to the back room over at Shangri-La. In the U.S., we're in about 31 states, and we're adding new states every month. So our importer, Price Imports, out of Ramona, California, has us in Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco. But then the question is, if you don't find us there, ask for us, and then they will order.
What? Huh?
I want ice cream.
Ice cream? No ice cream here. There's chicharrones in the car.
I know, I ate some.
You ate them all, they're all
He
gone.
already opened my box of chicharron.
Look at this afternoon.
I already shared it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So we're currently looking at the price list in terms of making decisions on what is coming home today. But there's still one more glass that needs to be sipped before we make our final choices. This is the Mountain Espresso Vodka. So this has beans from, I'm gonna get it wrong, Benguet? That's where I think Baguio is.
Baguio?
Baguio.
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 Baguio. Not Baguio. Baguio.
Really liked this espresso vodka right here, and Diana and I were just trying to figure out how do I manage to purchase this without Brian knowing that I'm about to buy it. And then we realized I already bought it when we first came in. I got 2 of the little tiny bottles. So we're good. I got my espresso vodka. It's really good. I like it. Reminds me of a really good strong cup of coffee. I had such a blast. And I bought a few things. I got to take home some souvenirs.
It's 50% off. We had to.
Yeah, it was on sale.
To my fellow seekers of liquid enlightenment, pack your curiosity and embark on a pilgrimage to Full Circle Distillers in Laguna, Philippines. Taste the history, savor the legacy, and experience the essence of Filipino gin like never before. Trust me, it's a journey worth taking.